Hi, Geraldine here, and I think it's day 8 of the Play Beautiful Goddess Play Challenge. And I've realised when I woke up this morning, actually the past couple of days, that I feel I've hit this point where I feel quite open. I found myself bursting into tears at a YouTube clip. I suppose I see it in a way when, I've often seen when people are in boot camps and stuff that they get to a point and it's like their breaking point where, and I always just sort of judged it as God, they're putting themselves through that and, they're kind of they get to that point where it's breaking point. But actually the way I'm experiencing it at the moment is it feels a little bit like everywhere that I've built up barriers and protections, all those walls that I've used to protect myself from things like judgment and stuff, that it feels like they're softening and they're coming down. And I just feel like my heart is very soft and I'm very open. So it's strange in that it feels there's a great softness there, a feeling of kind of vulnerability, but it's also quite uncomfortable. And today what I did for my challenge was I taught a meditation day, and I've been teaching meditation for about 13 years. But this time what I did was I got rid of the way I normally teach it, and I taught it in my own way, so I very much taught it from my heart. And I loved it, but I also realised that when I teach like that I'm really, really vulnerable. It takes such courage, and it's so challenging just to allow yourself to be yourself and for everything you say to come from your heart, and not be sort of caught up in what people might say or how they might judge you. So it was it was a really interesting challenge for me. It probably took a lot more courage than the likes of jumping off the pier. So that was really interesting for me to notice. And I just thought for today, the question could be, what would it take for me to face the world with total vulnerability? And just see what that brings.